All right, so today I'm gonna talk to these guys about my 85 millimeter 2.0 macro lens, RF for Canon. Because it's sharp, it's fast, got stabilization, macro, it's light, it's inexpensive. What's up with you guys, man? It's your boy, Marcus D. Porter, and welcome back to another video. Let's get it for today. People been asking me like, hey man, what's your favorite lens that you like to use? And ooh, that joint is hard, man. It's such a hard question for me because I don't want to say I'm easy to please, but I'm easy to please, and I always look at the bright side of things, man. So the number one lens that I like, people keep asking me, let's just say this. Now, before the RF lenses, if we're talking about EF Canon lenses, because Canon is what I pretty much shoot. My go-to lens in the EF bracket was the 85 1.8. That was my favorite lens to use. I use that for studio, portraits, outdoor, and I love using it for weddings, you know, when it comes to just photography. But now that I switched over to mirrorless, I've been trying out the RF lenses, and the one lens that I don't know, it's a couple of them, man, because the RF lenses, dog, those joints is beast, man. All them lenses is beast. Like I tried the 35, it's beast. I tried the 85 macro 2, it's beast. I tried the 50 millimeter 1.8, I believe, it's beast. And that's all the ones I've tried. I would like to try the 28 to 70, the 24 to 70. I would like to try the 85 1.2, I believe. I would like to try the 15 to 35 and the 70 to, I tried the 70 to 200, and that joint is beast. Man, spit everywhere. The one lens that I love is, I don't know, man. I have two. I got two right now that I really love, and I don't know, fam. I want my cake, and you know what I'm saying? What they say, I want my this, but I want my cake too. I want my cake and my brownies, fam. I want the apple pie and the ice cream on top. You feel me? I want the banana pudding and the bananas. Hey man, hey, there's two lenses that I like. It's the 35 millimeter 1.8, I believe. It's the RF lens. That's what I'm using to film this right now. That's one of my favorite lenses to use because I get that wide point of view. But today I'm gonna talk about a lens that I rented from Lens Rentals, and I tried it out. I was a little nervous because I got the R6 and the R5. And so I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can try this lens to see how well it would do, because this is the number one lens that I use for all my studio work. So the lens that I'm talking about, the 85 2 aperture macro. Yes, the F2 macro lens, RF, and it's right here. I don't have a back on it, man, so don't judge me, man. So I got my little thing here to kind of keep it spiffy and clean. So this is the RF 85 millimeter. The image stabilization is off. You cut that on, fam. I did a session today and I didn't have it on, but it was still sharp though. It's the F2 and it's a macro lens, okay? It's a macro lens, okay? So it has built-in image stabilization, and man, I tried this lens out for a week, man, and this thing, this joint right here is butter. I'm talking about if you go get like a cinnamon bun or something, or if you go get like some pancakes or something, or you get some chicken and waffles, right? And you get some butter, man, and you kind of melt that butter down a little bit, and you pour that butter all over your pancakes, man, and then you follow it with a little bit of that syrup, just a couple little drips. This right here is it right here, bro. This right here is butter. Like when I shoot with this joint and I see that picture come out, I be like, that joint is butter. Hey, this right here is butter, man. I know. Let me pause for a second. I know this is not the 85, 1.2 or whatnot. I get it, fam. You know what I'm saying? The bang for the buck. Now that's on a whole nother level. I don't even want to talk about that. But we're just talking about this one, the budget. If you don't want to break the bank, you feel me? And if you ain't got the money to spend, because we in COVID right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, this lens right here will get the job done. You feel me? Shooting portraits in the studio, shooting headshots. You know, it's sharp, it's fast when it want to be fast, which is my only flaw. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it right now. My only flaw with this lens is that if it's zoomed in too much or zoomed out, not zoomed in, but the focus ring is kind of off where it's zoomed real close or far away, and then you need to kind of pull that focus back with the autofocus, it does tend to hunt a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So it's not, it is fast when you're there, but if I was to zoom in right here and focus on this, and then I go change a light, and then I try to shoot a subject over here, it's gonna kind of be hunting a little bit. So you're gonna kind of have to help it out to find this focus again, but then once you do, it's pretty much butter. That's like the only flaw with this. Like with other lenses, when you move it around, it kind of pulls that focus back real quickly. This needs a little assistance with that thumb and trying to help it get back to where it needs to be. Other than that, this thing is sharp. This thing is pretty fast. The macro is amazing and shooting stuff real close. It just gets the job done, man. And so if you need something like, you know, cheap and affordable, I wouldn't say cheap, I just say affordable, $5.99, this is something that, you know, I'll keep in my bag, man. You know, and it is light too. Unlike the bigger brother, the 85 1.8, 1.2, I believe, it's a lot heavier. It's way heavy, but it's way more of a beast, but it's heavy. Sometimes I like this be light on the wrist, on the go, and so this 85 macro RF 2.0 gets the job done. It keeps your shots real stable. It has built-in image stabilization. And I think these lenses are just built to work with the Canon RF systems, man. So the mirrorless cameras. So if you need a affordable lens, the 85 millimeter gets the job done. I've been experimenting with this lens, shooting street photography. And so I love using this lens, okay? Sometimes I would shoot with this lens and the 35. And for some reason, because 35, I really love the 35. But for some reason, I tend to like cling to this 85 always, man. And I don't know if the 85 has a slight edge over the 35, but I feel like those are my top two lenses. And I'll do another video talking about the 35. And so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna kind of put up a little slideshow or put up some pictures to kind of show you guys, you know, what this 85 can do and, you know, some shots that I've taken with this 85. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Holla at your boy. Make sure you click the notification button so you can get notified. Like and subscribe, comment below. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.